Breathe deep, the cooling air, sun setting tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the raw intent. One last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name. Somebody's gonna take a second look. It's cool to choose ignore any angle. Hypersexual serial beast. Wear it on your sleeve. Hey baby, do you like it kind of rough? Or do you like it smooth like you? Nobody's gonna stop till they drop and they're dreaming. Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of PowerBomb Wrestling. I'm Terry Sullivan. He's Norm Wamer. And
we all know who I am, Dr. Jerry Graham, the world's most highly educated wrestler and wrestling manager.
You and I may as well
spruce up
just
the
leave.
show, to increase your ratings, to make it, because I am the most popular man in PowerBomb Wrestling, especially with the ladies.
with the ladies, okay. Well, Dr.
Do you
Jerry
think
Graham.
that's funny?
No. Dr. Jerry Graham is here, and of course, he will be joining everyone in Findlay in 1 week on Sunday, June the 3rd at the All-American Rock House. PBW Championship. Petal, the Killer Clown, has a title opportunity against Benjamin Boone, the Bachelor.
You know, Findlay is fast becoming a central focal point for professional wrestling in the Midwest, and I am so happy to be proud of it with Petal the Clown. Now, Benjamin the Bachelor Boone, we've already established that the reason he's the Bachelor is because he's too ugly to get a date. But when this match comes up, he's going to lose his belt. I'm planning to get the belt in Findlay so I can display it in Toledo on the 10th. And Benjamin Boone, you haven't got a chance. With the ringmaster, our spiritual advisor of Graham's Circus of Pain, with me in the corner calling the shots, and with the great Petal the Clown with a scientific approach to wrestling, your championship is as good as lost. And the people in Findlay, you be there, because you'll be there when history is in the making, when I have my wrestler take the championship from Benjamin the Bachelor Boone.
You want to talk about tickets here in the time we have remaining?
No, I think we should.
In fact,
see
I demand
why it's going to be a 3-on-1.
I demand you show a Petal match. I demand that the first match on this show is a Petal the Clown match, because Dr. Graham has come on your show. You begged me, you please, especially Norm. He was on his knees, said, "Please, Dr. Graham, come on my show."
All right, let's go to the match.
I want a Petal match.
Let's go to ringside. Petal against
Worst
Bobo.
night of my life.
Get the win first.
What number are you up to, Ray?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by countout, Hell, the Killer. Wow. Dr. Jerry Graham looks to be in the midst of all this chaos.
Come on!
In the midst of all this chaos, Benjamin Boone cleared the ring.
Let me explain something to you and to Norm Wamer if he's listening to me. I want this man suspended. I don't think that people that break the rules should be allowed to come into this ring.
Now wait a minute, you guys ran in on Ben Boone's man.
Absolutely not. We were just there to help him out in the ring and try to do a gentlemanly thing, and this is what we get. But I'll tell you something, I mentioned to you earlier that Ben Boone double-crossed me. I was managing Ben Boone. I was looking forward to his best interest, and what does he do? He double-crosses me. So anything he gets, and he got, and he deserves it. And Sullivan, I don't even want to hear you. Don't you think he should be suspended? Yes or no? Yes or no?
It's not up to me.
I didn't ask him about that. That's his time. People that break the rules have got no business in this ring. Watch out. Me
Come
what?
on!
Me what?
I want you! Yeah! Hey! Come on! Come on!
No, please, come on.
Enough! You crossed the line! Enough! 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 I didn't double-cross you! You double-crossed me! I am sick of your mind games. I am sick of your freaks. Next month, June 3rd, right here in Findlay. I swear to God. Come on.
You would hit an old man, wouldn't you? You look like the kind of guy that would hit an old man.
You know what?
You better swear to God. Hold it back. I swear to God, I'll hit.
I take
You
this
better back up or I'll punch you again. You would hit old man, wouldn't you? You look like the type of guy who would that. But would you hit pedo? I don't think so. Jump guard.
Get him out of here.
Bring your freak. Bring more freaks. I'll find a partner. We're gonna settle this. This isn't about championships. This is to settle the score.
This isn't about partners. It's going to be you and Pedo. Mano a mano. Give me that mic.
You and Pedo, no partners, no tag match, none of this sissy boy. Oh yeah, you can open it too, wouldn't you? I'll tell you something. You got your match. It's going to be you and Pedo in this ring on the 3rd of June. And there's no way you're going to get out of it.
Save it for June 3rd. Save it. You'll be sorry, Doc.
All right.
PowerBomb Wrestling is on the road with 2 upcoming live events. PBW returns to Findlay on Sunday, June the 3rd at the All-American Rock House. It's a double main event featuring Ben Boone and Pedo the Killer Clown for the heavyweight title and Nate Manson and Sean Casey for the cruiserweight title. PowerBomb Wrestling returns to Toledo on Sunday, June the 10th at St. Clement's Hall. See Dr. Jerry Graham's new acquisition teaming with Pedo the Killer Clown against Ben Boone and Brandon Day. Get your Findlay and Toledo discount advance tickets anytime at pbwexcitement.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to remind you PowerBomb Wrestling is back in Findlay at the All-American Rock House Sunday, June the 3rd. Action time is 5 o'clock. And we're back in Toledo for June Justice, Sunday, the June 10th at St. Clement's. A return match against the Dirty for these guys, the Righteous Maker, Rick Baker, and Andy Shane. The winners will be the #1 contenders for the belts held by CIA.
There's a lot on Righteous Indignation's plate. First, we have the Dirty. Second, we have CIA in the wings. First off with the Dirty. As I said before, you interfere in our match, you know what? They call you the Dirty. But I know it's hard to believe, but this man has been known to infract upon a rule or two in his day. I've been known to infract upon a rule or two in my day. And I will tell you what, if you want to get dirty, we will get dirty with you, you frickin' morons. We will tear you a new one. We will rip your spine out of your back, show it to you in your face, and slap you with it. That's what we do.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products. And we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good. It's that good no matter what your taste. It's that good. Come early, stay late. Burgers and beer, a shot of cheer. Great food and fun. It's that good here. Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Check out the brand new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Browse the brand new PBW t-shirts plus new embroidered PBW caps. You can also get your copy of Confessions of a Big Time Wrestler as the legendary Dr. Jerry Graham peels back the curtain on the golden age of professional wrestling. Of course, you can always get big savings on advance tickets, and it's all at the new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Get your gear now.
Did you see it? Did you see it? Just what I was talking about. Pedo the Clown using scientific tactics. He was right there. Bobo, I got to admit, he kept it clean too. It was a perfectly clean scientific match, and Pedo won because of the superior training and knowledge that he got from me.
And then the 3-on-1 afterwards.
You're insane. You're a liar. How would you like to hear from my attorney out for slander?
We just saw the video.
You probably altered that video.
PBW Championship will be at stake in Findlay 1 week from today, Sunday, June the 3rd at the All-American Rock House. Action time is 5 o'clock. You understand why after seeing that match now that the Bachelor Benjamin Boone will be against Pedo, and he will be putting the title on the line.
Are you going to pledge not to get involved?
I've always said, what has been my slogan in wrestling since my days with Bulldog Don Kent? I would rather lose a match than to infract a rule.
I thought it was win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
You talked to my friend Swede Hansen, the late great. That was his motto. Me, I'd rather lose a match than infract the rule. Pedo does not have to cheat. He's the most powerful, awesome force in wrestling. And Benjamin the Sissy Boy Boone is going to lose his belt. And he's going to, any chance he has of getting a girl, because with the belt, you get a few bucks. Maybe.
We also want to tell you about the Cruiserweight title match, a lumberjack match. Sean Casey against the Cruiserweight champion, Nate Matson. That's also next Sunday in Findlay.
Can we bar Pedo in that from the lumberjack match?
He's not going to dignify it with his appearance.
Good.
Pedo is not going to be in the lumberjack match.
Good.
And don't forget, fans, also coming up in Toledo at St. Clement's, 2990 Tremainsville, Sunday, June the 10th. Action time is 5 o'clock. One more time, Benjamin Boone and Pedo go at it, this time in a tag team match. Benjamin Boone and his new partner, Brandon Day. And what happened to Malice, by the way?
In Sudbury, Ontario, 10 days ago, he tried to wrestle Pedo in a single match, and he got his quadricep torn from his leg. He's in the hospital now with an infection. This is the happiest day of my life since Norm got his. I'm just so happy. And now he's out, he's gone. And I couldn't believe they could find anybody, since Pedo's never lost a match, anybody to take Malice's place.
Let's go to the next match. Atlas Hightower, Kenny Urban.
Ladies and gentlemen, this one fall matchup is a singles bout. Introducing the participants. First, from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in tonight at 220 pounds, Kenny Urban. And his opponent comes to us from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 209 pounds, Kickstarter, Atlas Hightower.
Listen to that roar for Atlas Hightower. Obviously, the people have seen him before. I'm Terry Sullivan. Norm Wamer is here, and I know, Norm, Atlas is high on your list.
I think he's a terrific talent.
He really is.
The potential is there.
Yeah, yeah. A young guy, still learning, taking all the dates that he can take.
I like his energy. I like his enthusiasm. You're going to have to see, though, how he performs when things get tough.
And he's not turning down any challenge either.
Well, no, March Mayhem scored a huge upset victory over sexy Sean Casey.
That's right. I can still see the look on Sean Casey's face.
I think on all of our faces.
Yeah, that's true. But I think that's tells a little bit about what's in Atlas's future. He's very committed to training and, like I said, to learning. Over the top he goes, 6'6", and unleashes with the big back elbow. And Kenny Urban slammed through the mat. And Kenny's going to take a little bit to think about it here.
I really don't know much about Kenny Urban.
Kenny's from Toledo, another young guy.
Someone trying to make a mark, and I think it's sunk in where he's at and who he's wrestling.
And good move, good aggression from Atlas Hightower. I think that's something that's lacking in a lot of the young guys. They're not willing to really reach out there and take it to their opponents. Kenny has to the count of 10, so this is not a horrible idea. It doesn't exactly endear him to the fans. Referee is Dan Marley. Mr. Urban has till a count of 10 to.
And no relation to the basketball player, I'm told.
Or the reggae star.
Well, that would be Bob Marley.
Well, yeah.
There's a Dan Marley that played NBA basketball, college at Central Michigan.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, Atlas, neck. Right over that top rope. And Kenny Urban is laying some heavy fists in on Atlas Hightower, the referee's putting the count in on him. Urban becoming highly aggressive here.
Well, I think we've already seen what we need to know about Kenny Urban.
As you said, there is a lot at stake here, and Kenny Urban would like to be the one that we're talking about scoring an upset tonight. And we really don't know that much about him. Maybe it wouldn't be out of the realm of conjecture to see an upset.
Well, you can see already he's not a fanatic about the rules.
That's true. And it's having its effect on Atlas Hightower. Oh, right into the midsection with that knee. And there's another one. See if he's going to whip him across the ring. He does, and follows in the heavy forearm. Urban's got to follow up now, and he's doing so. Atlas Hightower looks like he's dead weight. One of those big kicks. I think Atlas having a little trouble getting his breath here. Urban unloading with a couple of forearms. And across the throat again.
No question, that's to the throat.
Referee may be losing patience a little bit with Kenny Urban. Oh, drops right down, jawbreaker by Hightower. Good move. As foggy as he must be, he was still able to think and pull that one out. Oh, miss by Atlas. Good follow through by Urban. And a bad miss.
He's going for the scissors kick and missed.
Forearm uppercut. And a knee lift.
Look at the energy from Atlas Hightower. There's how you do the scissors kick.
And let's see if he goes for the count. Not quite yet. Atlas has something in mind. He's rushing in. Oh, a cross body block into the corner.
Double underhook. Suplex.
Beautiful. Atlas just has such a great variety of moves.
Diamond cutter. Good night.
That's it.
Here is your winner, Kickstarter Atlas Hightower.
Impressive comeback by Atlas Hightower. And a quality debut by Kenny Urban.
Atlas, I know you took a couple into the gut there, but
yeah, I'm all right.
In the end, your hand was raised.
You know what? 3 words, baby. 3 words. Run this ring. 3 words. Run this ring. 3 words. Run this ring.
That's all you got to say, Atlas Hightower.
Run this ring. Run this ring.
PowerBomb Wrestling is on the road with 2 upcoming live events. PBW returns to Findlay on Sunday, June the 3rd at the All-American Rock House. It's a double main event featuring Ben Boone and Pedo the Killer Clown for the heavyweight title and Nate Manson and Sean Casey for the cruiserweight title. PowerBomb Wrestling returns to Toledo on Sunday, June the 10th at St. Clement's Hall. See Dr. Jerry Graham's new acquisition teaming with Pedo the Killer Clown against Ben Boone and Brandon Day. Get your Findlay and Toledo discount advance tickets anytime at pbwexcitement.com. All right, we're here with the Dirty here in Findlay just after their victory over Righteous Indignation, and quite frankly, it's a little questionable on the ending.
What's questionable about it? What's questionable about it? We beat them. We won. They didn't get up after that. I don't know what's questionable about it. You seem to think that we have to come in and play by your rules, and no. Listen, I don't know if we have not made this clear, but we do what we want to do when we want to do it. Andy Shane, D-Ray, I'm sorry, man, but wrong place, wrong time. And if you thought that was bad, get up.
June 3rd, we're going to be back in the building. Detroit's coming back to Findlay. You thought that was bad? Andy Shane, next time, we're going to kill you. We're going to make sure you can't get up, boy. That ain't a threat.
You know why? Because we want to. It's that simple.
Hey, Mortgage Marty here. With the new tax code changes, home equity lines of credit, HELOCs as we call them, have changed whether they're deductible. And with recent interest rate increases, you're seeing those variable rates on them increase. I had a lot of interest in customers putting them in with their first mortgage, converting to a 10, 15, even 20-year to compress the timeline so they're not stretching back out over 30 and get better rates. If you have interest in that, just text HELOC to the number you see on the screen there, HELOC, and we'll get you info on how to take advantage of that tax deductibility all over again.
Save more at the Monroe Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Superstore when you drive home one of 4 amazing new models for only $178 a month. Drive home in a 2018 Dodge Charger GT all-wheel drive, 2018 Jeep Compass Limited, the all-new 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited, or the all-new 2018 Jeep Wrangler Limited Sport 4-wheel drive 4-door. Call the Low Payment Kings toll-free at 1-888-4-DODGE-1 or check out hundreds of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs at monroesuperstore.com.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com.
Well, Norm, I know we're not going to be able to say a whole lot here, so I do want to quickly hit the website, pbwexcitement.com, for all the ticket information about Findlay next Sunday, June the 3rd at the All-American Rock House, and back in Toledo at St. Clement's Sunday, June the 10th.
Right, that's how you get your advance tickets is at pbwexcitement.com, and you can get your tickets for Findlay, you can get your tickets for Toledo, you also can pick up a PBW t-shirt, you can pick up a hat. We were forced to put his audiobook on there.
They're moving like hotcakes if you don't get yours right away. And if you do buy one, bring it to the matches. I'll sign it for you.
Well, there's a lot to...
I did want to mention something. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, and we heard from Andy Shane, Rick Baker, we heard from the Dirty, and they were scheduled to face off in Findlay, and Brandon Edwards has torn his bicep. So he's going to have surgery. He's going to be out. So I'm really not sure where we're at on that, on Austin Mannix and what they will do, and Andy Shane and Rick Baker. They will all be there.
Well, the Dirty is a top-notch team, and they'll get somebody to take his place, and they'll give Andy and D-Ray, whatever his name, Rick Baker, the beating of their life.
And we'll let you know more about that next week, but it definitely will happen
on
Sunday, June the 3rd next week in Findlay at the All-American Rock House. And back in Toledo again, Benjamin Boone and Brandon Day. Interestingly enough, he's got quite a record over your killer clown.
What are you talking about? He's got a record over another victim. As I recall, they carried him out of the ring.
Yeah.
All right, we want to get to our next match, and we want to show you the match from Findlay between the amazing Nate Matson and sexy Sean Casey for the PBW Cruiserweight title, and what led up to this lumberjack match that we're going to see in about a week. Let's take a look at the footage.
Guys, what's the difference? A lot of you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nate Benson has been counted out of the match. Therefore, your winner, Sexy John Casey.
Mike, let me get a mic. Hold him back. Hold him back. Hold him back. What kind of tricks he's trying to pull here.
Hold him back.
I'm still the champ.
Back him up. Back him. Get over there. Keep him back. Referee disqualified right now.
The match is over, pal.
You award me the belt. Back him up. Back him up. Everybody saw Nate Masson running from me. True story. Toledo, Ohio, saw Nate Masson running from Sexy Sean Casey. True story. And Nate Masson purposely stood outside the ring so that he could count it out, so that he could retain that belt that belongs to me. True story. Nate Masson, why don't you be a man and fight a man in a man's sport, in a man's world, man to man.
Hold on a second. Sean Casey, you're nothing but a sleazy slime ball. That's right. What?
Not a true story.
Everybody here has 2 eyes and some 4 that witnessed what you just pulled. The true story is this, Sean Casey.
True story, Sean.
You were running from Nate Masson.
No, I wasn't.
PowerBomb Wrestling is on the road with 2 upcoming live events. PBW returns to Findlay on Sunday, June the 3rd at the All-American Rock House. It's a double main event featuring Ben Boone and Pedo the Killer Clown for the heavyweight title and Nate Manson and Sean Casey for the cruiserweight title. PowerBomb Wrestling returns to Toledo on Sunday, June the 10th at St. Clement's Hall. See Dr. Jerry Graham's new acquisition teaming with Pedo the Killer Clown against Ben Boone and Brandon Day. Get your Findlay and Toledo discount advance tickets anytime at pbwexcitement.com.
Nate Manson, I took you for all you had. You've been ducking and dodging me. I finally get you in the ring, and I gotta chase you from one side to the other. You're climbing. Oh, Sean Casey, please, I don't want no more. Who can blame ya? I wouldn't want no more of me either if I was you. Cruiserweight belt. You got something that belongs to me. Findlay, Ohio. Match has been made. Well, lumberjack match. That's fine. That's fine. Now you can't run from sexy Sean Casey anymore. Now it's me and you. Man to man. Mano a mano. You got all you could handle, so what do you think's next? I'll let you figure that out for yourself. It ain't rocket science. It's sexy Sean Casey and the 5 most wanted. Throw it up! Throw it down, baby! Cruiserweight coming home. You better believe it. We are in the building.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good. It's that good, no matter what your taste. It's that good. Come early, stay late. Burgers and beer, a shot of cheer. Great food and fun. It's that good here. Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Check out the brand new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Browse the brand new PBW t-shirts plus new embroidered PBW caps. You can also get your copy of Confessions of a Big Time Wrestler as the legendary Dr. Jerry Graham peels back the curtain on the golden age of professional wrestling. Of course, you can always get big savings on advance tickets, and it's all at the new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Get your gear now.
Back we are, fans. Want to talk about Toledo, Sunday, June the 10th at St. Clement's, 2990 Tremainsville. A submission match between Celeste Taylor and Brian Douglas, the 3rd time these former partners have gone at it. The tag team title will be at stake. CIA is back at St. Clement's. Benjamin Boone and Brandon Day on the main event against Pedo the Killer Clown and this new Asian assassin from Asia.
In the middle of the Gobi Desert, the most God-forsaken place on earth, I discovered the ultimate talent of wrestling. You saw the video I sent you, but I'll just remind the people. This is going to be the most savage, brutal, vicious thing. It's going to take 5 to 6 men to get him to the ring. He is going to make Pedo the Clown look like a choir boy. When this man is unleashed upon Brandon Day, and he's unleashed upon Benjamin the Bachelor Boone, gag me, he is going to tear them apart. It's not going to be a wrestling match. It's going to be an execution.
Well, let's, you guys took out Malice.
That's what we did.
But you took out the wrong guy because Brandon Day is going to be in this match. And for those who did not see this, this goes back to March Mayhem.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Brandon Day did pretty well against Pedo.
He did very well.
I think we should shoot it.
No, I don't. I demand you to not show that match. It was a specious win at best.
Specious.
Malice got. This is why Malice is. The reason for this match is why Malice is now laying in the hospital. Wondering if he's going to keep his leg or not. Yeah.
All right. It may not quite go the way he thinks it'll go in Toledo on June the 10th, and we are going to show you why. This goes back to March Mayhem, and it was Pedo the Killer Clown with the clowns in the corner, and then against Brandon Day.
Oh! The bell sounds, we are off. Absolute pandemonium here as Pedo the Killer Clown makes his appearance against Unchained Brandon Day. I'm Terry Sullivan along with Norm Wamer at ringside for PowerBomb Wrestling. Bobo Brazil Jr. is in the corner of Brandon Day, the ringmaster lurking near Bobo. And Jerry Graham coming from the other side. Watch out, Bobo. No, watch out, Brandon Day. Dr. Jerry Graham interferes again.
I cannot describe how disturbing this is. This makes me sick to my stomach every time.
Bobo Brazil Jr. is present at ringside. He wrestled Brandon Day some time back and thinks very, very highly of him and thought that he would give Pedo a different kind of an opponent if Brandon Day can ever get out of the starting gate here.
Well, I think we all think a lot about Brandon Day. But I don't even know how you attack somebody like Pedo.
And the ringmaster grabs a leg from Brandon Day as Pedo rakes the face.
Jerry Graham chanting, kill, kill, kill.
The triumvirate of terror here, Graham, Pedo, and the ringmaster.
I'll tell you what, Terry, I will tell you there are people in this organization that are getting kind of fed up with this.
Well, it's about time.
And I'm not talking about myself. Some people just don't think rules apply to them.
Yeah, you know, you're right. That's just the attitude, that condescending attitude that Jerry Graham has, that nobody has any authority over him. The ringmaster with that cane right into the stomach of Brandon Day. The referee's attention diverted very skillfully by Pedo the Clown.
It's 3-on-2 is what it is. Oh, look at that move by Brandon Day.
He dropped Pedo's neck over that top rope and unleashing now, unchained Brandon Day. He's throwing in those fists on Pedo. Whip and reversal. And with a scream and a clothesline. Pedo.
He about decapitated him, Terry.
He annihilated Brandon Day.
My gosh. I don't know how you recover from something like that.
I hope this doesn't turn into a slaughter. Pedo lays in that heavy forearm, whips Brandon into the other corner. Brandon caught him with an elbow, though, that staggered the Clown slightly. Oh, boot to the face. That'll stop anybody in their tracks.
I can't tell you the guts it takes to even get in the ring.
Graham is very concerned at ringside from what he's seeing. He's
biting him.
I think this is what Bobo saw in Brandon Day after he wrestled him.
Yeah, the fire.
Brandon to the top rope, comes off. Oh, clothesline.
What the heck's the ringmaster doing up there? Get him off of there.
Watch the ringmaster, diversionary tactic, and Brandon caught him. Oh, but he didn't go down off the ring. And the ringmaster in the ring. Graham is apoplectic at ringside.
Well, now what? It's about time this guy got his just due.
But watch out for Pedo.
Oh, choke slam. Oh.
Graham, you can hear him at ringside calling for another one. Bobo Brazil Jr. just took the ringmaster out.
Well, that'll make it 2-on-2. Another choke slam.
This Pedo is just...
Nobody can take that.
He's out of it. This guy is just absolutely crazy. Graham stomping away at Brandon Day on the outside of the ring.
Come on.
Pedo's on his way over. Bobo, though, meets Pedo. A couple of good solid fists. Here comes Graham. Watch out. The ringmaster grabs Bobo. And Bobo's going after Pedo. But he got caught with a kick. It's all broken down now. We've got everybody. Brandon Day is down. He could be out at ringside on one side as the other four are on the other side. Oh, wait a minute. Malice has come out to ringside. Malice, the former champion.
How about that?
Puts Brandon Day back into the ring. Bobo Brazil headbutts Peto. He headbutts Jerry Graham. And number 3 for the ringmaster. Bobo Brazil cleaning house here. Watch out, though, from behind Peto. And the bell is called for.
Brandon Day's going to win this on a countout. Thanks to Malice.
Wow. Brandon Day is going to get his hand raised, which means that Peto won't.
Via countout, Unchained Brandon Day.
Peto and Bobo are still going at it.
Well, we've seen it for the first time. Peto's hand is not raised in victory.
That's because they cheated. Wrestling is supposed to be one man against one man. And he got help. And I'm going to tell you something. That man's on my list, too.
Watch out. He's got the chain over there.
Well, somebody's got to break this up. No, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
This is absolutely unbelievable.
What's unbelievable? My man has been cheated. You know, wrestling is a game of rules, regulations, and it's supposed to be one man versus one man. And what do we get? What do we get? An outsider, an interloper, an intruder. And I tell you something, I know who's behind this. That man right there, Norm Wamer. Norm, if you think for 1 minute that you're going to get away with this, you are absolutely mistaken. Take the sheet off, Solomon?
I don't know to leave the sheet on. That's all right. I don't know why you're claiming Norm Wamer has any part in this. Watch out, Norm.
Hang on, guys. I'm not the only one that's had enough of this. I just got a text from the board of directors that are watching this online. You are not able to control him. You are not able to control Peto. It's been 3-on-1. We've seen it time and time again. And according to the board of directors, in this text message that I got, you, Dr. Jerry Graham, are suspended.
I'll take you up. You can't do this to me. You can't do it to me. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you, I'm not going to hit you yet. Do you know who Chuck Sala is? Do you know who Chuck Sala is? Yes or no?
Yes, I know who Chuck Sala is.
Who is he?
Your attorney.
And I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue PowerBomb Wrestling. I'm going to sue the referee. I'm going to sue Terry Sullivan. I'm going to sue these people in the front row. I'm going to sue everybody. You're in the second row. You got to. They're going to be, because nobody does this to me. I have a right to make a living, and I'm going to tell you something, Wamer. You haven't heard the last of me yet. You think he gave you a little beating before? That was just appetizers. I'm going to put you out of the business. I'm going to put you out of life.
The only reason you're still here, is the board of directors can't figure out a way to get around that contract. Well, and that is the last straw. Get him out of here. You have been suspended by the board of directors. Goodbye. PowerBomb Wrestling is on the road with 2 upcoming live events. PBW returns to Findlay on Sunday, June the 3rd at the All-American Rock House. It's a double main event featuring Ben Boone and Pedo the Killer Clown for the heavyweight title and Nate Manson and Sean Casey for the cruiserweight title. PowerBomb Wrestling returns to Toledo on Sunday, June the 10th at St. Clement's Hall. See Dr. Jerry Graham's new acquisition teaming with Pedo the Killer Clown against Ben Boone and Brandon Day. Get your Findlay and Toledo discount advance tickets anytime at pbwexcitement.com.
Sexy, wait a minute, Sexy. You're not sexy, Sean Casey. You are a slime ball. I saw what you were trying to do. Every chance you got, you rolled out of the ring trying to run away and hide. But Sean Casey, you won on a technicality. You see, Amazing Nate Matson doesn't run from a fight, he runs to it. And Sean Casey, I am the man that beat you for the PowerBomb Cruiserweight Championship. And I will beat you every time because you know that I am more amazing, you know that I am the better technical wrestler, and you know that I can outclass you and outschool you any day of the week. But Sean Casey, you throw it up with the 5MW, you bring them all out. You can have them be your lumberjacks because that's exactly what happened. June 3rd, lumberjack match. Sean Casey, you can have the 5MW. I'll have my guys, you have your guys. We can have fans, we can have security, we can have anybody. Ring crew, it doesn't matter because Sean Casey, you run your mouth and you talk about how great you are. Well, prove it when there's a whole cage of people around that ring. Lumberjacks ready to throw you back in so I can pummel you and beat you some more. Sean Casey, you are, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the toughest men that I've ever faced. But I guarantee you, you will be amazed.
Hey, Mortgage Marty here. With the new tax code changes, home equity lines of credit, HELOCs as we call them, have changed whether they're deductible. And with recent interest rate increases, you're seeing those variable rates on them increase. I've had a lot of interest in customers putting them in with their first mortgage, converting to a 10, 15, even 20 year to compress the timeline so they're not stretching back out over 30 and get better rates. If you have interest in that, just text HELOC to the number you see on the screen there, HELOC, and we'll get you info on how to take advantage of that tax deductibility all over again.
Save more at the Monroe Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Superstore when you drive home one of 4 amazing new models for only $178 a month. Drive home in a 2018 Dodge Charger GT all-wheel drive, 2018 Jeep Compass Limited, the all-new 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited, or the all-new 2018 Jeep Wrangler Limited Sport 4-wheel drive 4-door. Call the Low Payment Kings toll-free at 1-888-4DODGE-1 or check out hundreds of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs at monroesuperstore.com.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com.
Well, fans, you saw the match, Pedo against Brandon Day, and you saw Brandon's Day hand raised.
It was absolute subjugation of the Constitution. It was absolutely illegal, illicit. That match should be reversed. He did not win that match fair and square. And you know, you got to be fair and square. You got to follow the rules. That's what rules are for.
Well, I think it's a good choice to put Brandon Day in the main event along with.
Oh, I do too, because he's going to pay for what you just saw. He's going to pay. You're all going to pay.
They'll take on Pedo and whoever this new assassin from Asia is.
You're going to rue the day you got Dr. Graham mad, because I have unlimited funds
at St. Clement's.
I want.
Sunday, June the 10th, and back in Findlay next Sunday.
I'll be there too.
That'll be at the All-American Rock House, 1851 Tiffin Avenue.
That's a great place to be. What a great show they had. What a great show coming up.
The one thing we may be able to agree on is the experience of coming to see PowerBomb Wrestling live.
Yeah, there's nothing like it. I mean, it's such a great atmosphere. The people all get along. People all enjoy most of the wrestlers in the ring.
You see all the women crowding around me, wanting autographs, wanting pictures, and buying my book. Did you see that? All those beautiful women.
I missed that.
No, I missed that.
Lumberjack match for the Cruiserweight title. Nate Matson and Sean Casey go at it. And
Great
the PBW Championship on the main event. The Bachelor Benjamin Boone puts the gold on the line against Pedo the Killer Clown.
That'll look good over my fireplace. That'll look good over my fireplace.
Dr. Jerry Graham.
Yeah, if you get your tickets in advance at pbwexcitement.com, you will get a discount For those who are in Findlay, if you order them this coming up week, we'll just hang on to them and have them for you at the door. So there's no reason not to get your tickets in advance. That'll save money.
You can get your supper while you're there if you want. They've got the kitchen open,
yeah.
a few little drinks.
In Toledo, Smoking Dick's Barbecue.
That's
so
right.
We got to get out of here, thank
great
heavens.
barbecue. That's right.
No more Dr. Jerry Graham. We're done. For Terry, for the Doc, I'm Norm. We'll see you next time on PowerBomb Wrestling.